Hello students, today I am going to continue from the second lesson. I ended the first lesson up to the types of mountains, in which you have learned about the different types of mountains and its formation. Now in this part I will continue from significance of mountains. So how mountains are useful to us, that we will know in this topic. Mountains are the rich source of water for rivers. You know that mountains have glaciers which melt and that fills the rivers. They are the natural home of various wild animals. You know that mountains have forest, and in forest wild animals live. The mountains are also famous as the tourist destinations. There are many hills in northern India, which are hill stations where tourists go, like in Himachal, there is Shimla, then Kullu, Kangra, and Dalhousie, Dharamsala. These are tourist destinations, and also Kashmir is there. So people go there and they do entertainment in mountains. Then the mountains are the great source of oxygen, and they are indirectly helpful in bringing rain. So they are great source of oxygen because they contain forest, and from forest we get oxygen. Now after mountains, the valleys, an elongated narrow depression between the mountains is known as a valley. You have also learned in your lower classes, valleys are the low lying area between mountains or hills. The valley are formed due to erosional work of a river. So when river cut the bottom part and side parts, the valleys are formed. So there are different types of valleys, that is V-shaped valley, gorge, canyon. Canyon. What is canyon? A canyon is a deep valley with very steep sides, while a gorge is a deep ravine with a river flowing through it or without a river. Now, characteristics of a valley. Valleys are the result of the erosional work of rivers. They are found in the mountainous areas. They are deep and narrow. Valleys are also famous as the tourist destination. For example, Kashmir Valley of India is world famous, and it is also called as a heaven on the earth. Now we will discuss about the plains. Characteristics of a plain. So in every topic you have seen that characteristics are written. So these characteristics are important for mountains also, then valleys also, then plains also, then plateaus also. So you have to learn these characteristics. It may come in your exam. Plains, what do you mean by plain? That is given. Plains are low-lying stretches of land. Means low-lying area is called as plain, or flat land is called as plain. Generally, they are not more than 200 meters above the mean sea level. So mostly it is 200 meter above the sea level. Now, formation of plains, how plains are formed. The plains are usually formed by the deposition of silt and sediments brought by the rivers and their tributaries. Now from where this silt and sediments come, as river comes from the mountains, so they cut the mountains and they bring silt and sediments along with them. The plains can be extremely flat or slightly rolling. Now distribution of plains means in which area of the world the plains are located. Now in India, the northern plains of India, then Nile Valley plains of Africa, Yangtze plains of China, prairies plains of North America. So these prairies, pampas, downs, wells, these are grassland also. Prairies plains of North America, Pampas plains of South America, Downs plains of Australia, Lombardy plains of Italy, well in Africa. Now the importance of plains. How plains are useful to us. The plains provide fertile soils, therefore they are useful for agricultural activities. You know that most of the population of India or of the world, it lies on the plains. So like in northern plains of India or prairies grassland of America, so they are dependent on that prairies grassland, but that is in the eastern part of North America. In South America also pampas grasslands are there, that is plain area. So most of the population of the world that lies near the plains or on the plains. Their climate is suitable for human settlement. So climate of plains are mostly such that people can live there. The plains are flat, that makes the construction of transport network easy. You know that most of the roads that are constructed on the plains, but it is very difficult to construct the road or the buildings or the industries on the mountains. So plains are the area where the buildings or the transportation or the communication can be done easily. Now the types of plains. Plains can be classified into following types. So the different types of plains are structural plains, erosional plains and depositional plains. Structural plains. These plains lie near the coast. They are formed as a result of emergence of sea bottom near coast. So these structural plains are formed near the coast. For example, eastern coastal plain of India. Now second is erosional plains. So as the name suggests, this type of plains are formed due to erosion and weathering of the mountains or the plateaus. So for example, upper Mississippi Valley, Mississippi river is there. So that valley is formed by that river of USA is an example of erosional plain. Now third is the depositional plains. This type of plains are formed by the deposition of sediments on large scale. So when the rivers they cut the mountains and deposit on the plains on the flat region, then that region becomes a plains. So Indo-Gangetic plain in India is an example of depositional plains. Now you can see on this world map different mountains of the world, means the different mountains of the world. That is, you can see here the North America. The in the North America Rockies are there, and in South America the Andes are there. That is in the western part of the North America, and in the South America the western part. Then Appalachian mountain is there in the North America. Then the Himalayas in India is there. Then the Atlas mountain is there in Africa. Then the different mountains are shown in brown color. Now you can see the Rift Valley from which the river Narmada flows. Now you can see this world map. In this you can see the different plains of the world. So in North America you can see Great Plain of USA is there, where the prairies grasslands are there. Then North European plains are there, where steppes grassland is there. Then the Huanghe plain is there in northern lowland of China. Then in India the northern plain is there. So yellow color shows you the plains of the world. Now you can see the picture of plain where the crops can be grown easily, then construction can be done easily. So plains are very important for the population growth than the other places like plateaus and mountains. So plains are highly populated area of the world.